blue there? What's the gem?
It's just metallic.
Okay.
Because it's a Reichland Reaver's helmet. And if you look at my Reichland Reavers,
So he's stunned.
They have the same color.
Yeah, they're.
I'm gonna stand these guys up.
That's pretty cool.
So I mean, when I went over to TJ's and bought this one, and I showed you the other one that I bought, which was this guy. So that I mean, the decals are just really nice.
They got nice big areas to put the numbers on.
Yeah, they do.
The Ratz have
my guys nothing. I
Yeah.
mean, I had to paint them on, and it looks like, stupid.
Yeah, for us, it's like I'm trying to throw a, an
I put them on the base, but
It's like trying to put eyeball numbers on them.
yeah.
So Marcus stood up his two guys.
Yep, I stood these two up.
Yep. And I'm just being the nerd because I'm going to track them to see how many times you've activated certain players.
So I get like these, and sometimes they're
That's
not
pretty
even
good.
that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like if you look at the Ratz, like the back of them,
Right.
like once in a while you get a decent sized
yeah.
one. But what are you going to put it on shoulder blade?
They have some pretty small ones in that set.
But what do you do?
That, well, those guys, it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, I had same thing with my werewolf. It was like, what are you gonna do? So it's just front and back.
Just give him a tattoo on his ass.
Actually, in the game, they actually do have like you can
tats on
do
the
tats
legs.
on them. Yeah.
That's number 8.
He has a
Blitzer.
3 strength.
Yep. So 3 strength with block, 3 strength without. 5, obviously.
Dude, sweater's coming off.
Oh yeah, it gets warm down here.
It does. That's the most surprising gift I got for Christmas.
Oh
I
yeah.
instantly loved it.
Nice.
I opened that up and Veronica goes, "It's not the knockoff. It's the real one." I'm like, "Oh, so I'm gonna own this the rest of my life because it's a $280 sweater." She said, "Yes," and I was like, "Okay."
That's funny. Man, I can't believe I get a 2 fame and I choke it out on the first option. So I just have to wait to score so that
So
Mark
you
doesn't
got
have
fame.
enough time to get down.
You got fame because you rolled it, or you also have
I
fame?
rolled, so I have no fan factor, but I rolled
Yeah.
10, he rolled 2.
Oh, okay.
So
you
I
doubled
more
it.
than doubled him.
Well, there's another cookout. There'll be another kickoffs.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So how do you like the pitch?
I like this awesome. I think this is great.
There's another company, Maelstrom Game Mats. They're making one for me and sending it down. He says he's made the reference area clearer. It's the one pager. It's just nice to have it there because it's open space.
That's why I brought the iPad, so I can have it.
Yep. And then
And I also have the cards too. But
so I've also got all these little rule books. That's the game tracking sheets.
yeah, did you see my thing on Skype?
did,
Because I was
yeah.
like, because I'm reading it because I wanted to read through, and I'm like, okay, reading all the, I'm doing my Bill Belichick and I'm scouting the opposing teams, and I'm like,
You may
tackle.
not use dodge.
And I'm looking at it, I'm like, you can still dodge. You
Right.
just cannot use dodge.
Right.
It's misleading, and I didn't want someone who was
Nope.
playing the team to go, oh, you can't
No,
dodge.
that's
I'm
true.
like,
Yeah, that's my type. Like I said, I've got my revision history in the
Right.
back of the book because I'm sure I've got typos in there.
So
'cause
these
I-
guys stood up. They can still
Reload.
make a block.
No.
You know,
That
they'd
would
have to
be a
blitz.
That would be a blitz.
You have
if
one
they were,
blitz
so
per-
They stood up. They defend their tackle zones. They cannot
Correct.
block.
Their tackle zone is now active.
Right.
You've activated them there. You can choose to blitz, but your movement is halved unless you have jump up, which my berserkers have.
That's one of those. I love the skills in the game because everything becomes so different.
They can assist though.
They absolutely can assist.
Yes. Yeah.
But they won't be able to because they're
They're
based.
currently being based, right? So you have to remember that this guy is, unless they have the skill guard,
Okay.
they're basically being held. It's almost like they're holding each other. So the guy coming in doesn't get the benefit of having that. You would have to have somebody. This guy gives you a benefit. No.
I've kind of got it defensed pretty well. So it's
Yeah, he's got
difficult
it
for you
set
to
up so
get
that
it.
you can't get additional strength
If you
on
had
him because
if you had 2 guys here, like if you
Yeah.
moved this guy into here
Yep.
and then he came around and punched, he'd have the assist.
then
there.
he would have the assist because no one else is engaged on your guy.
Right.
But these guys, he's got them pretty well.
I'm a cluster right now. I mean, I'm rarely ever this tight, especially with the rats. I'm not used to dwarves.
Well, the disadvantage, obviously, of the dwarves is their movement.
Yeah.
Whereas
He's gonna move.
You've got movement, and the Norse team. You and I have the faster teams.
Yes.
We also have the lower armor value.
Yes. That's why I've got.
He's going
12
to
over here.
blitz,
So it's a blitz.
So that's a
action?
blitz, okay.
and he's going to hit with
So
an
it's a
assist
2-die
on
block.
him.
Yep.
Yeah, always try for the 2 dice. There you go. There's a POW.
Oops. So what do we get? We get a pow and a push. I'll take that.
Take the POW.
All right, so now you choose where you're knocking me down. You can move backwards or forwards.
Yeah, you've got 3 spots. There you go.
All right, so throw me on my back.
I'm gonna
You're
follow
gonna
up.
follow.
And then I'll roll.
Roll for my armor.
Armor.
Armor's just 7.
What do I roll for that?
You roll 2d6.
2d6, yeah.
D6.
It's got to be in there with a face. It's got the mountain.
Yeah, that's how it confuses you. And the number of times you watch them online playing, and the guy always rolls around, like when, like,
11,
oh
that's an
my,
armor
ooh,
break.
that's an armor break.
So throw it again.
You want high? Ooh, no, it's a stun.
8.
So 8's a stun, right?
8's a knockout,
Oh,
isn't it?
Okay.
2 to 7 stun, 8 to 9 knockout, 10 to 12 casualty. So he is
Okay.
knocked out.
Oh, 8 and 9. Okay, and then there's because they have thick skull, 9 does not. 8 counts to stun for them. Yeah, thick skull means that he gets. The thick skull means that they don't get stunned on an 8. I don't think. Or not. I can't remember.
Was that thick? Yeah, thick skull pushes 8s up.
Does
Right.
Phil have dodge?
The yellows? Yes.
Okay, I met with Ashley yesterday.
Oh yeah, she said. Yeah, we're doing some hardware sales. We're not doing anything super crazy. You know, I don't think
Alright,
Russ is
I'm gonna
the
keep
best.
him
They
there.
just wanted to cement that we were still thinking, which we were.
Yeah.
You know, still thinking of you guys for our managed services. That
Nice.
You guys have a lot going for you, namely what you offer, who you guys, of course, employ, as well as the fact that you guys are right across the hallway from us in 2
Yeah.
Point.
3,
So now if you want to move past that, it's a dodge because you're hitting the tackle zone there.
1, 2, 3.
All right. No, I'm saying if you were looking to move out of this spot, because that's his tackle zone. So if you wanted to move 4, you're dodging.
I'm putting him into a position
Yep.
to assist on
Either of those
here
is fine.
later. Tackle zone. So if he moves into here, does he have to dodge through his tackle zone?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Uh,
No,
if
if
you're
he's
moving
moving to
through-
attack, well,
No.
you've already used your
No,
blitz.
no. So I can't blitz. I'm just saying for next turn for you. Like
Yes,
if,
I would have to dodge out of a tackle zone.
Yes. Yeah. So you're thinking about trying to base a guy, so that if he has to go to move, he has to dodge. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah,
Yes,
so I'm
absolutely.
considering this, moving
That's
here
valid.
to base him. Do.
Yep.
And those dwarfs look cool.
Yeah.
This guy.
Um,
I love the metal.
Good weight.
Yeah, that's why I liked mine. When
He's
I
got the little tiny
Grebo.
bases. He's got the.
Well, that's what Grebo. So that's the big thing I was reading online. Was like this.
I'm
whole,
gonna
like,
move
when
these guys back in a safety position.
Yep.
When they did the 2016, they did the set. They made the bases bigger, and
Yeah.
there was this huge outcry from all the freaking nerds. They were like, "What the hell?"
It's great. It's great. And honestly, it gives you more room.
Yeah.
You don't have to necessarily use
And my
players
bases
with bigger
are all
bases.
small as
Yeah.
well. They're all little guys, but
Yep.
hey, you know.
I don't mind the bigger bases. You know, but the bigger thing is there's bigger squares.
There's my poor Yeti. Can't use him yet. Number 50. I want to make him 000, but
You can.
Okay.
Oh, they don't have it in the thing, huh?
yeah, they don't have it.
That's it for you?
That's my turn.
Nope. So you stay on turn 1 because technically it's turn 2 at the start.
Do I flip him back over? So
He gets
he's-
flipped over face up because the stun's over, and you can peel back your markers. So you left your troll
Yeah,
slayers
but these
out.
guys have the bigger bases.
Yeah. You have to.
So you
It's too
I mean,
big.
he barely even fits on this thing. Katie and I had to cut away like a portion of his
So I'm on